side. You have journal capability, very fast response. Pen.
Now, how do you save the notes? What format does that save in?
The notes are. You just hit the save, and it'll come up and it'll ask you for your name and type. And what that'll do is that now has made its way into our library. You'll see Content B. And what I'll do is, this is our navigation control for this side, so you'll notice I just opened this book.
Right.
But now let's say I want to go back to the journal. And let's say you're reading a book, your wife's reading a book, or you can't remember where the heck you left off. We have recent content on our front page. You might have two books up here. This might be my wife's book, and she's on page 57, and I'm on another book at page 200. When she comes in, picks it up, she's going to hit this. It's going to take her to the last page that she was on, and the same one. Over here, you have the capability. Unlike the typical e-reader, you also can annotate over a book. You can take notes on it. This is automatically saved. You can either do a save, or when you go to the next page, it's automatically saved as content associated with that book. I'll get out of here and I'll show you what a lot of the authors are doing in electronic and digital form now is they're taking advantage of the ability to embed content for value add experience. You'll see because we have a multimedia player on this side, you can read here, you can see the other half for value content on this side. A good example of this again is distance learning. If you're on your browser and you're plugged into your professor who's streaming his classroom session in there, he's emailed you, or you have some text that's associated with the class and the content. You can be over here in animation and annotating and taking notes. Finally, what you have the ability to do is you can attach any content either out in the web or what's on your device to anywhere in the book. And here I've attached an image which was already on the book. And we have an active book view that you can follow along. You can either navigate to different places in the book. You can also see what all of the content that you've associated with your book. So if I want to go to this particular highlight, it will take me to that page and show that particular piece of content. And you see where that is. You can hide table of contents. I can hide my highlights on it, things like that. Finally, because this is Android and we've got the multimedia player, you have the ability within the library, you have your library view.
And give all students equal access to a quality education.
You have the opportunity to view what's on your device. Not everything has to be in your library. If it's in your library, you have the ability to back up and restore this content. We provide with the device 1 gig of free backup and restore space up in the cloud. Purchased content, if you bought your books, we keep all of that content information up on the web, so that if your device, you either lose that or you purchase stuff, you went to your PC and you hit our website and you bought content, you can now download that from there. So from the storage standpoint, I've got some sample stuff on this. We've got some videos that I'll play. And I'll go into landscape. And this is a Star Trek trailer.
Is it able to go full screen, or is it?
It will go full screen. This nav bar will hide by the time we ship it.
Okay.
I think we fixed that 2 days before we came out. And they're like, "Oh, take it." I'm like, "No."
Where do these videos come from?
Where do they come from?
Do I purchase them from you, or are they my DVDs online?
These are probably your DVDs you got online. I think we.